The creators with the right mentality will study what worked, follow up on the relationships they made during that, and turn them into moments that continue producing content. Others will
Bro,
leave blaming the
big ass
format because they expect the
collaboration.
products.
That's the only really good thing about being able to get into streaming university and be there and try to, even if you don't do IRL content, trying to adapt your content for just for this 4 day span for IRL content so you can do the collaboration. You gotta commit to it. You know, it's easier said than done, but you feel me? You've got there. You gotta accept it. You gotta really follow through with it, commit to it, regardless if the bigger streamers want to fuck with you or smaller streamers don't want to fuck with you. You gotta have your own niche to, you feel me, garner attention. So when you end up crossing paths with other people, you feel comfortable going up to them without wondering or giving a fuck how their audience is gonna look at you. You feel me? We're reacting to Mykeeey's analysis on how streaming you is separating who's really content creators and who's really clip farmers while they're having their streaming you experience. Right now, I believe it's the last day. It's the 4th day, but this video came out like 2 days ago, so times might have changed. But most likely it's been intensified because I just been scrolling through because they've been streaming nonstop for these last 4 days, and there's been a lot of chaos from what I've been seeing. A lot of chaos. I haven't found too many creators, let alone the smaller creators that just do their own thing. I did recently see on my Instagram though that there was a Bible study held last night too. So there is areas, pockets of good content being made in Streaming University, but it's also pockets of just clickbaiting, crash out moments, and just feeding into, you feel me, just regular chaos. You feel me? Suburb Baby is definitely one of those. You feel me? He has moments of content, good content moments, and he has some clip farmer moments. Right now they having like a big ass food fight around the whole campus. And right now to me that's that clip farmer shit he be on right now. But we're gonna see what Mykeeey's analysis is on, you feel me, the separation between the clip farmers and the real content creators at Stream University right now.
2 days in and Stream University is
e-learning.
off to a wild start.
I didn't even see them on all them fights. Motherfuckers was fighting. I haven't seen Davis.
While I'm having a fun time enjoying new streamers be put to the main stage, it's also exposing some really interesting things about the streaming universe as a whole. There are some creators that are understanding the opportunity better than others. Even though they aren't there, DDG and Funny Mike have built watch party audiences that are rivaling some of the viewership of people that are actually on campus.
Bro.
Baby is using his comedy and quick timing and all the other charismatic things that he has to create storylines that continue throughout the week. But then on the other hand, you have some creators who are chasing one viral clip at a time, believing that getting posted on Twitter is the same as building an audience. And then you have some that really just don't understand nor can handle the moment. Everyone at Streamer University has access to attention, but day 1 and day 2 have showed that only some of them know how to actually control it. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. Let me know down below if we need to have watch parties here. There's so much going on, and I want to point y'all in the right direction of who's going the craziest. Now,
you feel me? Definitely having them watch parties. You're not alone with that, twin.
Streaming all at one time, attempting to introduce themselves.
Jace got arrested. Suburb Baby got arrested.
Them from everyone else. Streamer University is not lacking in content. The best way to describe it is that day 1 and day 2 was an attention free for
all days right now been going crazy.
From the very first day, it felt much less like a traditional university and more like one massive streaming competition.
One big prank off. This non-stop pranks going on right now.
Interaction that could put them on the clip pages before the day ended. Some of y'all are gonna be on this channel too, so make sure you do things the right way.
And that's why I can't know Mykeeey, because I just can't. I can, but it's like it's so many people. I need to tap in with some other YouTube creators that just gonna fill me in on the creators I'm just gonna overlook, because I'm gonna keep looking at the same creators I watch. I have compilations of times when I was watching this shit live too. I'm gonna have my own YouTube video. I'm gonna do that. This whole little streaming you experience I just been watching and recording, because when I'm watching them, I'm recording myself, getting my real time reaction, because that's probably the only best way to do it. Since I'm not streaming, I'm gonna make sure I record it while it's happening live. They doing shit nonstop as we speak, as me recording this video. I'm glad Mykeeey make videos like these to help recap, review, and highlight these moments, because there'd be so much going on, so many creators doing so much of the same shit, and they just brought back the alumni
The
today.
downside of that is that all of this
It's gonna be so much shit going on in there.
environment where there is endless content, endless laughs, endless cries, endless emotion, but very little separation in it all. Being energetic isn't enough because everyone's energetic. Meeting a larger streamer and doing a little collab, dap up, TikTok dance, hey, I'm addicted to you. That's no longer enough because everybody dapped up the bigger streamers and did a little TikTok dance. And
bro.
even getting a viral moment happening on stream didn't really matter either because in about 2 more minutes, there was going to be another viral moment from another clip. See, that right there changed the challenge that all these streamers were facing. They didn't need to prove that Streamer University could give them attention. We already understood that. They needed to prove that they could make the attention feel like their own. The creators who stood out weren't necessarily the ones who could create the loudest moment. They were the ones who could give viewers clear reason to recognize their face over and over again. Some did that by creating a format that they could return to. Others did it by creating characters, jokes, and storylines that they could develop throughout the week.
Anything of that cat. If you do anything, cat. Listen to me.
Where the fuck the cat? Bro, where the fuck did Cat in the Hat come from, bro?
To me, were DDG and Suburb Baby. Both of them understood that one viral interaction.
Funny Mike, even Funny Mike. The Funny Mike lore of being outside of Stream U, but being inside Stream U at the same time, and now he's in there as an alumni is crazy. You know, real storylines, real content being made.
Tell them to come to your camera and then act like you want to do a video with them or a picture. Then sniff them and be like, "Ooh, you musty. I got 20 gifted for you."
I'm dead.
Can you say hey to my chat? And shout yourself out. I'm Amber. Yeah, nice to meet you. All right, let's
How the fuck he get her number?
Okay.
That nigga dropped.
For what it's worth, I think what DDG is doing is genius. For 2 reasons. One, he's not treating Stream University like he's some sort of regular attendee. He's treating it like a producer. Instead of walking around and hoping something entertaining directly happens to him, DDG has created a watch party where anything can happen across the campus. And ultimately, that becomes a part of his show. Every argument gives him something to react to. Every viral moment becomes another segment. Every awkward interaction becomes discussed by his audience. Every girl that speaks to a guy, he's playing some sort of defense on him.
The way y'all just laughing and smiling, he's seeing all your teeth and shit.
I'm dead, bro. I'm fucking dead.
Game is game, nigga.
And how he has all these phone numbers, I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How did he just call that motherfucker like that?
In every major event because this format allows him to benefit from all of them. This is what makes the watch party so smart. DDG has created a system that allows him to collect content. And trust me, as somebody who went to a Love Island watch party for the finale, please.
I'm crying.
Don't ask me how. I understand the benefits of sharing this like communal experience in a one specific place and having it emceed by somebody. It also benefits the small streamer. One, if you can get on DDG's stream as a small streamer and get exposed to the storyline that DDG produces, it brings more light and more eyes to your
Not that nigga over here narrating shit like it's a Marvel comic or some shit.
Bigger environment, which we will get into because the Aisha Safori or however you pronounce her name situation is actually pretty insane. We'll have to do a whole separate video, but ultimately it is.
So the fuck happened to Shorty?
In this environment, this super duper improv environment, you can feel aimless. You can feel like you need some guidance, and nobody can.
That's what I was saying when I was watching Suburb Baby Hunt Down. Even though the video quality might not have been the best, but you feel me? In my previous video, I was saying how, you feel me, you being on Streamer U is gonna be like a non-stop improv scene, like you in character. You gotta embody your whatever character you gonna be for that whole time and experience. Whether that's the real genuine you gotta be able to maintain yourself, or you gotta be able to adapt to different scenarios and just be, hey, this is what I came here for. This is the content I'm gonna be making. You feel me? You gotta be able to adjust and improv while still keeping your morals intact, or whatever you want to keep intact with yourself, keeping that intact and improving and adjusting off the freedom, off the dome, freestyling, nigga. That's what I was assuming was gonna be the Streamer U experience, and what I'm seeing still, because motherfuckers know how to pivot. Suburb Baby knows how to pivot. A lot of different. I don't even want to keep saying him because there's other content creators that pivot greatly, like Agent 00. He's been doing. The way he's been broadcasting this Streamer U experience has been amazing to me. You feel me? Really kicking game. He's always at the most key points. And Phantom. Shit.
than a participant. He becomes one of the places people go to understand what is happening at Streamer University. DDG is using Streamer University as material. He created a show that can continue every single day, regardless of which individual moments go viral. But Suburb Baby, on the other hand, Suburb Baby.
You got so much fucking aura, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. All that streaming, I want, you know, I wanted to be just like you. I ain't gonna lie, this shit I do to just be you, nigga. Like,
Some of that dick riding, bro.
nigga, you need to start dick riding. This dookie pookie. Anyway,
What nigga? What the fuck?
In a major way. He doesn't need the highest production because his personality is doing all the talking.
You feel me?
In under 15 hours, Suburb Baby went from glazing Duke Dennis to getting arrested and is running around in a prisoner outfit to flirting with a girl to no success, might I add.
30. What a fuck. You're dead ass 30? Yeah. You look good for 30 for sure.
Thank you.
He just been saying the wildest shit.
I'm a young nigga.
You 24?
Yeah, I'm young nigga.
Why you look older than your age, though?
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
You kinda do.
Oh, I don't. I look 24.
You lying?
How old I look then?
You look about 35.
Could have had you.
Nigga, she said 35. Nigga, you 24. She added 11 years to your age, twin. That's wild. That's wild. Run that back. Run that back.
You do. Why are you saying it like that?
Oh, I don't. I look 24.
You lying?
How old I look then?
You look about 35.
She played.
Nigga, now I'm walking away.
But you still here.
Just step.
And all three clips were different, but each one worked because of the timing and his personality.
So I'm saying this nigga is hilarious.
Same joke over and over again. He's adapting to the situation at hand. Real deal improv. This allows him to create multiple storylines instead of relying on one viral moment.
This nigga got like 30 girlfriends. He got like 40 girlfriends on campus.
Storylines are giving
and got a different backstory behind each one of them.
Than one isolated event. The audience isn't just watching something because something happened funny one time. They're beginning to recognize his personality and understand what he adds to every single interaction. He gets an emotional response every time Suburb Baby cuts the corner.
Come on. Come on.
And this content can grow as
What the fuck do y'all got going on in there, bro? Y'all just in there just fighting, fading. That was no meeting. Y'all was just in that bitch rumbling. You feel me? Just need a fair one. 30 seconds. I understand it.
Suburb Baby
Y'all funny as
is
hell,
like
bro.
somebody who wasn't the biggest streamer in the world before this. You see, before Streamer U, there were some days where he was averaging high 300s, 250s, something like that. Well, back here into May, I mean, it was sub 100 live viewers. But because he has really capitalized on this event, he's pushing 76,000 wows and cows and live viewers. That's insane.
Yeah, that
Only
nigga's
day two.
going
The only reason why he's
crazy.
doing that is because he's turning an event into something viewers feel invested in. DDG built a show around Streamer University, one that he can produce from home. Suburb Baby is building storylines inside of Streamer University. Both are controlling where the audience's attentions are going next. But not every creator seems to understand that part. Some students are acting as if the goal is simply to create the loudest moment or strangest clip possible, or maybe they just don't know what they're doing at all. It has been reported that Golden Ticket winner Straight to the Bank supposedly left Kaisen at Streamer University after feeling like he didn't fit in. He's currently offline and has no vibe. Now, I don't know the 100% scope of this, and I don't think that this has been truly verified yet, but if we look at his Twitch account, there may be some validity to it. But we often highlight the plethora of streamers who are trying their hardest and their darndest to take advantage of the moment, and they are succeeding at it. There are still going to be some people who ultimately fall through the cracks. And I think it's through a plethora of different situations. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm going to make a complete separate video of some of the complaints that Aisha Sophira person gave, because I think that needs a little bit deeper of a dive.
Like, I see the big streamers, and honestly, like, I was just watching the way the smaller streamers were trying to, like, interact with them. Like, everyone's just trying to make this the best that they can. Like, the smaller streamers are just so limited because all they're doing is supporting the bigger people and making their streams better.
But ultimately what I got from it is that there is a lot of sauce and opportunity and chaos and commotion, but content going on at Stream University, and it's easy to get lost in that sauce. This year's professors can teach students about branding, production, consistency, networking, and turning attention into a sustainable career. But Streamer University only lasts but a few days. The real test begins when the cameras leave and the students return to creating without Kai, Duke, or Agent. The creators with the right mentality will study what worked, follow up on the relationships they made during that, and turn them into moments that continue producing content. Others will
Bro,
leave blaming the
big ass
format because they expected
collaboration.
proximity.
That's the only really good thing about being able to get into Streamer University and be there and try to, even if you don't do IRL content, trying to adapt your content for just for this 4-day span for IRL content so you can do the collaboration. You got to commit to it. You know, it's easier said than done, but you feel me? You've got there. You got to accept it. You got to really follow through with it. Commit to it, regardless if the bigger streamers want to fuck with you or smaller streamers don't want to fuck with you. You got to have your own niche to, you feel me, garner attention. So when you end up crossing paths with other people, you feel comfortable going up to them without wondering or giving a fuck how their audience is going to look at you. You feel me? Because that's how I'm operating in my sense. I'm going to continue to make content regardless if it's about the streaming you content or it's about whatever I'm doing, whether it's gaming content, reaction commentary content, skit content. I'm going to do it to the best of my abilities. And then when I'm around people that do it at a higher stature than I do or at a lower stature than me, I'm going to treat them with the same respect and I'm going to ask them the same questions I want to ask because I have the confidence in myself that I know I'm going to execute them and follow through with them after they give me the advice that they need to give. Don't misuse this opportunity of either asking them for advice or committing to using your own built-up entertaining self to collaborate with them. They are there just like you are there. Use that time to collaborate with them. Do some random shit with them. Don't overdo it unless you prepared to keep going and keep that momentum, keep that energy, you feel me, stable. If you can't keep that shit stable, then don't do it, you feel me? Or just find different ways to execute your shit the best way you can, because you got to navigate through this the best way you can. You got to try to find your niche, whatever it is that you can garner when you feel like you stand out from everybody else. You know how to garner that attention. Do that. And just keep doing it to your best abilities and try to, you feel me, try to get into collaborating with people, whether they big names or little names. Just try to, you feel me, get your face into that audience the best way you can. I'm saying that to you, so I'm saying to myself as well, because nothing's wrong with doing collaborations. It's hard as hell to do things without collaborations, let alone just networking and just fully committing to any agenda you're trying to put out for yourself.
Proximity to successful creators to produce an
It's hard as hell.
automatically. Agent and Ludwig are about neck and neck right now when it comes to the title of Professor of the Year, but Ludwig's class about Streamer University and being a streamer and all that other stuff like that was actually extremely insightful and impactful to me.
You ever see the reactions of people making it into Streamer U and they pop off like they actually made it to Harvard? A lot of people celebrate as if it is a life-changing thing to achieve. For most, it isn't. For most, making it to Streamer U is going to be a good experience that you'll remember for the rest of your life, but it will not make your career at all. If anything, your career is going to stay the same or get worse. Simply being here is not going to change your life.
I understand you were probably listening to what he was saying, but take time to read that infographic.
You feel
Mine
me?
is 287 average viewers. This is the average viewership change considering all active streamers who participated in Streamer U last year. Plus 4 median viewers. This is the median viewership change considering all active streamers who participated in Streamer U last year. 56%, the percentage of streamers who gained 10 or less viewers or lost viewers. What I got from all of that is that even though Kai Cenat labeled one of the or a few of the recipients as golden ticket winners, Streamer University is not a golden ticket. It's not the end-all be-all answer for how to be a successful content creator or streamer. But does it give you the platform, the insight, the knowledge, the ability, and all these other things? Absolutely. There's no other place and space where professors who are experienced lifelong content creators can give you the keys to make a successful career and then in real time do those things with you. I know people hear about content creation advice all the time and they talk about, yo, what's a good hook and what's a good script and dialogue, and people give you those words but then never actually do a workshop with you. But that's what Stream University is, and that's what makes this year's Stream University so much more interesting. Kai has honestly improved on the education and brought in creators who understand the systems behind long-term success, and now the responsibility shifts to the students to show whether they came to build a career or simply want to be seen by someone who already has one. This year's Stream University feels a little different to me. Kai Cenat did not just invite people who know how to entertain. He invited creators who understand how to build brands, produce ideas, manage attention, and turn content into a long-term career. But better professors doesn't always mean better students. Stream University can provide the knowledge, access, and exposure, but creators still have to understand that if you don't know how to capitalize or know how to use it, then you'll be a statistic in Ludwig's quick infographic for next year. The people who approach this event expecting large audiences and large streamers to hand them large audiences will most likely leave disappointed. While the other creators who actually listen create their own opportunities and learn how to cultivate the attention they receive into something that will be fruitful beyond Streamer University. And there may be a creator or two who watches this channel. I actually got some confirmations that some of them do. I just ask, what are you gonna do when the bell rings? What are you gonna do when the semester's over? What are you gonna do when you have to pack up that suitcase and go home to that desktop?
Shit, I'm finna shout out to Quan. You feel me? That's a future video right there.
And Streamer University is already off to a wild start.
Watch out, watch out. Pause. Jeez Louise, brother. Anyways, great video out of old Mykeeey. You feel me? Great questions being asked. You feel me? Because regardless, once this is concluded, people are gonna start pushing their surviving Streamer U agendas and storylines. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a whole lot of extra content being made, good and bad, on the YouTuber side and just media space platform side, from people that went to Streamer University and people who was just hating from the outside looking in. Pretty sure there's going to be a lot of different crazy storylines being built out of this. I really do hope that the streamers that are there are actually going to, you feel me, continue to grow. I feel like they are going to actually grow from this. The small creators, I don't really know too many small creators to see, but hopefully the small creators was able to take advantage of the opportunity and just really grow and learn how to navigate through these spaces and really be confident in themselves. That they was able to make that one first step, that big first accomplishment of getting into Streamer University. Now it's time to move on to the next goal. If you maintain all the things you learn in this time and just maneuver to the next goal, you feel me? And see how you can advance yourself even more, because it's nothing but statistics that show what happens. You feel me? So majority of the streamers, like, it's hard to maintain or even, you feel me, keep growing from this moment, because a lot of people are just watching this moment just for the sake of all the big names that's associated with this event. So make sure you put in that time and effort, commit to whatever you're trying to do, and just follow through. That's how I am with myself. I gotta make sure I follow through. I'm not going to continue just doing this type of reaction-based content. I do a lot of different type of reactions, as y'all can see. Hope you guys enjoyed. I really do appreciate everyone that tap into these videos, streams, and just interact with me. You feel me? It really motivates me to keep going and making better videos for you guys, because I don't want y'all to feel like I'm just trying to do something for a quick minute, quick buck, with lack of thought and lack of long-term thinking. I'm doing this because I really love to do this. I really love entertainment. I love being able to broadcast my thoughts and share my reaction to the world. And I'm open to always anybody saying anything, any constructive criticism or any compliment or disagreement. We have the safe space to have that conversation here, as long as we stay respectful, of course. This is always a free space of that, you feel me? And I want people, whether they big creators, small creators, all types of life, I want them to be able to come to these videos and just enjoy themselves, relax, and just, you feel me, congregate, network, you feel me, and progress the game of life that it is. That's the real true game that we are experiencing right now. It's the game of life, and trying to enjoy it to the best way we can. They are doing it in a very entertaining way. Streamer University is going to be entertaining. It's the last day. They just started the fashion show and the basketball game. I got the notification. So if you ain't tapped in, as in me recording, please tap in. But like y'all, till next time, we on the road to 500 subs. I keep turning it up. If we get to 500 subs, getting more and more bangers consistently, and I'm just figuring out more and more ways to better my game. So be prepared. Keep that notification turned on. You feel me? Don't ever turn it off, because I'm dropping bangers for y'all. You feel me? Till next time, y'all.
She just see us, you don't wanna be all alone. No, she wanna be with me. She can be so tough, I don't